Hey everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. So, we're gonna do like the background break by break and keep these messages going, right? Okay, it's a busy street around here. So, Spirit, Holy Spirit, Divine Consciousness that is omnipresent and all knowing, flow with us in this reading and may it relate and resonate with those that come to this space and who needs it the most, who's coming here needing it the most, Spirit. All that is love and light and truth. We pray. Amen. All right. Let's see what spirit got to tell you. You. All right. Let's see. Okay, spirit, let this come through fluently. I understand, and I can let them know what they need to know. Right. All right. Okay. Ooh, something good coming from somebody. Oh, I feel good for you. I feel good for you. Ooh, ooh. He's so fine. Somebody knew what they was doing. He always be coming out when I do these readings for y'all. You got a winner coming in. Hey. Okay, so let's focus. I'm excited for y'all. All right, look. So this card came out, right? So this is like one of the bombest cards in the. I ain't gonna say in the whole deck. These two together is the bombest card, bombest stuff you could have. And they this okay. Let me focus. All right, this right here, this Six of Fire. So this is about. It reminds me of the scripture when they talk about making a feast before your enemies. You know. So this is all about evil being defeated. It's about like somebody, so it's a masculine energy, right? That stands for truth and justice. Like this is that righteous energy, like that warrior spirit, righteous energy. And they're bringing somebody out of the fires. Oh, remember I pulled out that village card and like somebody just coming out of the village being burned down, or it's the same story. So this is somebody bringing somebody out of that, you know? And it's their kindness shows this woman's beauty. So now I know that it was the woman, it was the feminine energy that's going to receive the opportunity, because this is all about um his kindness showing her beauty and whatever that is, you know. And it shows to everybody, and the word travels fast, that evil has been defeated, that there was a win here, that the battle is over. Whatever battle that you're in life, I'm 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 just hearing whoever had to break free from those chains, and what we talked about on the last couple of class, couple readings or whatever. Whoever had to break through those chains of outside influence, of the talks, the spiritual warfares, the gossip, the narratives, whatever. This person is a real one. They like, nah. I see this. Nah, you come on. This is what beauty look like. Like this is what this look like. This is what I said so. You know what I'm saying? So like that's that type of energy. That's that type of energy. And they got a whole team. They like, mm-mm. So this person, so Ishu, as we know, can sometimes be a trickster, can sometimes, but not all the time. You look at Ishu, you hear about Ishu as a trickster, right? But when you dive deeper into Ishu, Ishu is a an aspect of Elegua, and operates within crossroads. So people will go to Ishu when they're in crossroads to get answers, and Ishu helps. Ishu can help. You know, but he has a childish kind of energy to him as well. Sometimes he get petty and like and do trickster type shit. Not maybe not all the way in the sense of like how in Christianity or you look at the devil. They try to make Eshu the devil, but that's a whole different religion. He's not the devil. you know? And Eshu is gonna make you stand on your shit. Like if you give an offering or you're asking for something or you saying you're gonna do this or this or that, you gotta do it. you gotta do it, or it's something that comes with that, But also, what I'm hearing is don't underestimate their street smarts. That's what I just heard. Like this is a guy right here, but they know about all the dark alleys. They know about all the dark alleys. Like they know what's up, you know? They know what's up. That's what I just felt in spirit. And so in the tarot of this, outside of the way of life that is Ifa, in this tarot deck, this talks about a person that's very experienced in life but is very youthful. They may be a lyricist. They are a good companion, a good friend. They're solid, you know, and all they want to really communicate with them is to um really like just talk about their gems, like really acknowledge the gems that they drop and the stuff that the gems that they drop. And this is somebody that would be a solid, like I heard, like ally, like friend, companion, whatever this person is to you, they solid. um this comes with a message. So there's a duty to give a message of peace. So this is surrounded around this. Remember this came out? Oh my God, it's all coming together. Oh my God. So remember how this came out? And it came out with the octopus taking down a boat and all that treachery and all of that. So that was the description of this village that they come in to win and help you with this wind coming out of or whatever, because this is pure. This is important. They like, Dove, come on. Fly, Dove. Fly, Dove. Fly. That's what that is. Like, look how they. I want you to see what I'm seeing. I don't want it to be backwards. Hold on. Let me see. And it's like this. So it's like marching out of this, and then this came out, right? So this person is like leading this, and this is the strong energy. This is it's not just like a message of peace that is successful, but it literally is like the defeat and its love over human mediocrity. Like whatever is like the standard of human mediocrity, this level of love, this level of understanding, this type of message like washes it away. It purifies it. It's like, man, nah, that ain't what life is. That ain't that real shit. Like that ain't that real shit. Like that real shit up in here, yo. What's up in here, baby? You know what I'm saying? So this person, they kept coming out. Look at that warrior right there. Ooh, this fine self. So this card in this deck, because I know y'all, I always have to say that because I'm dealing with Orishas and I don't want to disrespect their religion. I say that for that reason, and because if I'm dealing with other decks, I personally don't like when I'm watching, because I watch YouTube readers sometimes too, especially like Virgo stuff. I'll make a video about that one day, and what my theory is of why some people can literally be so on point, you know, and it's a million of us. Like I'm gonna give my theory on that because it's scientific. I know it. So I don't like when they're reading different decks, and I've seen those decks before. I've worked with them, and I know they mean different things, and they've learned one deck that they feel is traditional, and they reading it the same way. it kind of it bothers me a little bit. Like, why you couldn't just learn on your decks, or what you got all those decks for? You could just have one. You know, like you just trying to look like you doing more. So anyway, um, what was I about to say? So this person is all about winning, and they gonna win against this because this came up right after this. Ooh, so this person is gonna defeat this energy, this devil energy, from with intellect. Like this is all about utilizing intellect over brutality. So somebody that's like they get it and they're triumphant, and love is like their like fuel per se. And I know a lot of men is probably like, love ain't my fuel. I get this money. I do this. I do that. However you want to define it, at the end of the day, it is fueled by love. Especially if you're righteous. So, you know, if you want to call that spirit, if you want to call it whatever it is, love is your core. Is what is fueling you. Okay, and you are smart enough, intellectual enough to know to utilize your intellectual properties to win these wars and these battles. So that's fire. All right, what else? I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's the whole reading right there. Anything else? What's hidden in the spirit? What's hidden? What's hidden that this person needs to know about? All right, I'm gonna see what's hidden for the feminine that he gives kindness to, and then I'm gonna see what's hidden for the masculine. All right, spirit said for the masculine first. Okay, what's hidden for the masculine energy here that they need to know? Okay, it's just talking about the war, the battle that you're in. So in this battle, it's just really talking about the bravery, the courage, the being quick witted, the being more on point with your discipline than than always doing offense. I'm going to actually read it for you because I want to make sure that's completely on point. The spirit wanted me to know because the masculine that's going to watch this, whose story this is entangled with this feminine, this is the game and for you, um there's also a new relationship, like new energy right here, that comes in like balance. It's balance and harmony. And in the midst of this, needing to get out of an energy of being shook up when it comes to something you were disciplined in, maybe in dealing with an air sign. I'm only saying that because of the air sign that came out before, but abandonment issues. You're dealing with some form of an abandonment issue, and this has something to do with a feminine energy. So maybe abandonment issues to do with feminine, or abandonment issues. Period. So I'm gonna read this to you because this is about war, and you need to know how to completely be on point with that. God, mosquitoes be trying to come for that sweetness. Oh, they back to back. So I'm gonna let you. Mm. So I'm gonna read this one first because I love that card. The village will know the outcome of the battle, and the news will quickly spread. Evil has been defeated. The beauty of the woman is reflected in the nobility and kindness of the man who fights with justice as a weapon or tool to achieve success. The battle was a great strategy, fought with true art and science, progress, prominence, success, and achievements, right? So then when Spirit said to give the masculine some game or whatever, it was hidden from him. All right, so let's look at that. Bravery, dexterity, and courage in facing trouble, quick thinking, and skill in action. You are clever in business or commercial matters and will take preventative, like I said before, and defensive measures against competition and rivalry in your field. You will gamble with opportunities and plan and consider defensive strategies, but not offensive ones. So remember that, because that's important. I know I said it before, but I want to drive that in. Be ready, like be on your square for anything that could happen, but don't be attacking first. Don't be attacking people first. That's not righteous. That's not the energy of this win. Just be ready. Just be ready, because you fighting dragons out here. I don't gotta show you that. You fighting dragons out here. You fighting dragons, baby. You fighting dragons, but you got it though. You got it. They ain't messing with. They ain't messing with your shields. They got you. You ain't have to wear no clothes out there. Nothing but cloth. Nothing but nothing with that. Nothing with a little cloth covering that thing. Out there fighting dragons. Dragons coming for you. All right. You will gamble with opportunities and plan and consider defensive strategies, but not offensive ones. You will take into account public opinion, internal and external audiences, the environment, and the media. Your actions will be carefully protected and profitable in the long term. So this is about having your defense strong, having your defense strong and your strategy game on point, and you have to and just being aware, really thinking ahead. Okay, how's the media gonna handle this if I make this move? Okay, they just did that, or I pull this one out because I already knew that's a possibility that could have happened. And really just being on your square, and don't, like, it's things that spirit want me to talk about this that I've messed up with in the past. Sometimes you can see stuff so ahead, or you feel energies and you just know stuff, especially if you're spiritual and you clairvoyant and different things like that. You make it the mistake of baiting stuff, like throw something out there, like, I know you, fuck nigga, what you gonna do with this? And then you see what they do, and it's like, I knew it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I just want you to know I know. You get like, you start doing shit like that. Like, nah, that's it's not righteous. It's not. Let them attack, because they don't like what you doing. They don't like what you stand on. What you stand on is what's proper, what's right, what's gonna move people forward, what's gonna keep you solid for the people. You know what I mean? So anybody that's attacking that is on bullshit anyway, and they can get that smoke. Period. Period. Ooh. Ooh. This what I got watching my channel. Hey. Hey, warrior. Intellectual warrior. With your bomb self. Hey, with a message of peace. I like my following. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, or if I'm talking to a feminine, shoot, I like you too. Not like that, but I mean, like, I respect you. Like, like, I mean, you were operating right. If this is what you attracted in your life, this kind of warrior spirit, that means your feminine energy is on point. That means that you are walking within your principles and your values and what matters in life, and you have a message of peace, and you know how to conquer human mediocrity, and to make it successful and prosperous. Like, that's solid. Fuck with that. All right, I want to read this one. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So this is the whole energy with this right here, right? Because you gotta be ready to attack and be this and that, but it's in the midst of this. There comes a new stage in which your childhood experience is present, and a person who makes a balance between past and present will project a future of love. Feelings prevail without mental or psychic confusion. Times of great beauty and joy. So, this is bringing it all together from the last couple of readings. Like, there's a situation here that there's going to be a connection. Like, that's why this is hard. This must be somebody who gets a lot of attention, and it makes it hard on this masculine, because it looks like he want to show love for whoever this person is, and it's just gonna be so much backlash. It's just so hard. Like, people suck, man. It's just so much pressure, like, but it's this energy right here that is just like love and it's feelings and it's like being on the same page, like emotionally, like so psychically, like this is psychic shit, like it just makes me think like I was just thinking that, like so many times saying like I was just thinking that, like like type energy, like this is amazing. I love it. All right, what's hidden from the feminine spirit? What's hidden from this feminine energy? Aw. I'm such a softie, right? So what's hidden from her is why she over here. So in this deck, the Shun representation in this deck, it's kind of like a high priestess energy, but mixed just with some other things. But this is her just in her feminine energy, being loving, and it talks about like psychic abilities, science, and being sensitive to the pains of others and being a good companion. Like it doesn't talk about her being in a relationship, but just having that kind of energy. And so while she over there just chilling, feeling herself, you know, gathering her own food and fish and getting her science on, her spirituality on, to being in her feminine energy, there's a surprise. An explosion of energy comes out of freaking nowhere, right? And it's fast communication. She didn't see it coming. So this is what's hidden from you, feminine. You don't get surprised. One of these, all you gotta do is just be focused. Just do what you do in your space, in your area. Be in tune with your feminine energy, with your sciences, with your spirituality, you know, the love, you know, and just be that. Do that. She out in the mountains somewhere, like just doing her own thing. And then bow. But this card is also about like I love this card. So I'm gonna read it for you so you can get what I mean, take it all in. But it talks about like there being a hidden energy that somebody didn't have the courage to speak up on at first, like a hidden love or something, and it causes an explosion. And it talks about a campaign, like a successful campaign, communication, and all of that. But it hits at different levels, so it gets backlash. Like there's backlash that comes with it too. But I like to always say and add to it, it doesn't have to be a love or a courage of expressing something that is being in love. It can also be um, having a gift or a talent that you love that you haven't shared. So I want to just put that out there, even though it's all this like war, it's all this like somebody actually had needed to prepare for backlash and war, to go to war just like with justice and put beauty on this person, and that reminds them of their past and present and can see a future with. So it's love here, it is feelings here, like it's some other undertone of energy here for sure. And she in her own world, but he getting ready. He getting ready. He's smart like that. Karma on the top of the deck. Karma on the top of the deck, and the karma card is all about receiving the balance energy from the universe, from operating in justice and truth and justice and righteousness. Like that's literally what this card is about. That's the Ma'at scales. You see the unk right there at the scales? Yeah. It's looking at you like, let's weigh this out. But yeah, this is being rewarded for that, for operating that. So salute to you, feminine energy, because this is gonna be good karma for your life. Shoot, and masculine. Like this is good karma for your life for operating in truth and justice, and righteousness. Like really having that inside of you and that's what you move towards. Like that's what you move towards, and this is going to be good. Like this is going to be some abundant stuff. So what happens in the near future from this, spirit? What does the future look like from this happening, this event, this exciting event? Hi. Okay. So this is all about collaboration. This is all about a collaboration, people doing their part, working together. It reminds me, it's cooperation. Like that's the key word in this is cooperation amongst partnerships and people. And oh, we got a lot of stuff down here. So we got Taurus symbolized in here. We have Venus. We have Virgo. We have Mercury. We have Pluto, and we have Saturn. So when it comes to structure and refining things and seeing opportunities, really standing with your values in that and taking the time to be analytical and critique things, and that puts you in a point of transformation, knowing what to shed out of your life and what to keep there and be disciplined on to get the best out of what can be offered, because even when you look at this picture, oh, it's a little baby there. I didn't even see that. Oh, you got this man, woman, child energy. I had this card for so long. I never saw that one of the giraffes was feeding a baby. So this is fruitful. And you see there's no other trees in sight. So they were able to utilize their mind to find the tree in this freaking valley. That's pretty dope. And this card, I love this card. This is receiving from the sea. This is love. This is prosperity. This is similar to what this card was talking about, except this was getting into like understanding that the energy of this relationship, this new energy, reminds you of like how you grew up or something. Like it reminds you of your past, your present. You can see the future. Like it's a lot of that. This, I'm gonna read it for you. I love that card about prosperity and love and feelings being in balance and all those things. But sometimes spirit just tells me to go word for word because it's some, even though I'm telling you what it means, it's always like a word or something that's missing. And sometimes words, it could just be one word in the sentence changes or enhances the how it resonates with a person, how the whole conversation can resonate with a person because people are looking for different things and understand different things. So all right, listen. And all right. So, prosperity and profits in love, we begin to harvest the fruits of good sowing. The mind goes hand in hand with the heart. There is no imbalance between the emotions and the mind. We are very close to complete happiness. Our physical welfare is evident when these factors are found in combination. So, basically, from good sowing, from just doing what you're supposed to do, there you get this connection attracts money. Like it attracts money, it's profitable, and your mind and emotions is in sync. And when your mind and emotions is in sync, it just starts to show in the glow of your body and how you handle your physique and your physical self. Like it gotta match. Like the mind and the emotions, and then working with the spirit is on point. The body just like go with it. Like, hey, you know so yeah, I love this. So this mind, bodies, this emotions, this money. Like this is good right here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So advice. Hold on. Something from the past that we need to be aware of. What happened in the past, spirit? What happened in the past that we need to be aware of in this situation? Okay, when it comes to this battle and this war, oh, something happened to where it was a time to come out of hiding. At a time to come out of hiding So there was a shakeup when it comes to values, and somebody was hitting off. Like in this card, when it's in reverse, it's all about the time that you had to be to yourself, to be closed off, to be hidden is over with. That time is over with. Like, it's time to come out. Like, hello, you ready for some shine? Like, you already been through this battle. You already been through this battle, and this is real similar to the other one. And but this talks about it being long and stressful, but as long as you play fair, and that's what that makes me think about what I said earlier about you're not the person attacking. You just prepare for the attacks, and you just handling yourself accordingly. And this is all about using other people's weapons, to fight back, or more powerful ones, and utilizing your intellect, you know, and your skill sets, like really just like embodying that and just being on that. And it's going to be a long, it was going to, well, we getting to the end of the battle. Even if you didn't know you was in a battle, you was in a battle, because if you were over here in this energy, you weren't even thinking about battling. Like, you wasn't even thinking about that, but naturally you're battling something, because it's always an opposite. It's always something that sees what you're doing as a natural threat to what it's doing, and that's just operating the universal law. You're going to have polarity, like, period, you know. So, or hermetic principles or whatever, both. you know but it's always going to be an opposite, and you may not even notice it. I want to tell you a story real quick. No, yeah, Spirit said tell this story. I want to tell you a story real quick, because I was this was during a mushroom therapy session that I had with myself. I was sitting on the porch one day on mushroom, just chilling and waiting for the messages to come through from my observation. And I was peeping my cat, right? And I was peeping my cat, peeping a cat that didn't peep her. You know what I'm saying? And like, cause it was peeping me. And I want to say that to say this. There's always somebody watching you while you watching somebody else. And it's all about the intent of it. What you fear, you're going to keep an eye on. And you can't operate in fear to wonder who are keeping an eye on me. You got to just stand strong in who and what you are. At the same time, my cat was peeping it because it's afraid of it. But it wasn't going to come after it. Because she was younger at that time. And I was an OG cat. Like, I seen that cat whoop some ass. You know what I'm saying? So she was right to be aware of what's around. But you just gotta make sure you powerful enough in your strength and your power that, yeah, they can watch all they want. Do you want these claws though? You want to see what this experience got me though? I wasn't in the house. I wasn't in the house. It's time to be off the porch. Kind of be off the porch, come out of that hiding. So this is representation of this. So this card is about, it can go both ways. It talks about if this is a masculine energy, this is somebody who is either wealthy or in a good financial state and social status, and has important contacts, and is what else? It said if this man is, they're going to be wealthy, but they're in a good space, and they have important context. If it's a woman, then it's somebody that has deep self-confidence and don't it's not taking nobody's shit right now. Like, they're not dealing with deceit and lies, and not partnering with nothing close to that, and they're trying to utilize their economic space or whatever that means to you, to benefit everybody, to benefit other people, and they ain't got time for the BS. So one of those people, or both of these people, if that's the combined energy here, or one or the other, in the past, it was like, all right, it's time to come out the gate with that energy. Like, this is what it is. This is what I'm offering into the world, or this is where I'm at, and I can't hide it. It's just outside. That's just the time, and it's a warning about you have to be ready. So if you didn't know you were going through a battle and you was outside, you were going through a battle and you were outside, and you have to be ready. So study up. If this is a woman, study up. Make sure if you are have psychic abilities, if you are um just highly spiritual, if you are into sciences, if you are whatever this all this represents, tighten up, because you're gonna have some attention on you, and you have to be ready. You have to be ready. But I just got some chills. Whoever this person is that's already been in a strategy type of mode, you gonna you gonna be on it fast, because they already moving that energy. They've already been battling. They already been consciously in battle mode. So if you come into contact with this person, you're gonna be on point. You're gonna be on point, like, because you're gonna start thinking like that. There's no psychic confusion with this connection. Like, the emotions and the psychic and the mental is on point. Multiple cards said that. So even if you was in your own world accidentally battling, when they come and you feel their energy and you see where their mind is at, you just gonna sync with it. Like, it's like animalistic almost. You're gonna sync with it and be like, kind of like, which this makes me think of is like a lion pride. You know, um, when the lion comes through and it's like, okay, this about to be my pride. Like, if you start with one lioness or whatever his culture or starting point is, or lions, because sometimes it is multiple lions in a pride. He let his son stay until they act up. You know, he comes, he shows that he's a dominant figure in the space. He creates a territory. He lets everybody know what the territory is, and how and where we're going to be hunting, and how they going to be hunting. And then they just go hunt, and they have the kids. Sometimes he there with the kids to take care of the kids or whatever. They go hunt. Everybody, they take turns in doing that. And if they have something big going down, or it's other lions or other predators trying to come in the territory, and he's ready to battle. Sometimes he has to reserve his energy and peep stuff out, and train in his own way. So when they need him, when she like, hey man, this lion's over here tripping, this hyena's trying to stare me down, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bring daddy out. You gotta bring daddy out. But I said that to say, before he comes through, because sometimes a pride is a pride before the lion, the male lion, even comes. It's women. They just kick this a dominant female, and she's just kind of working with the other females and getting shit done, or she may already have kids or something. Hopefully not, because when that happens, then he get rid of the kids. But we're talking about people. Focus. The point is this: stand in your truth and your righteousness and your skill set, and operate in the spirit and what's right, and how you know what's right, and keep you balanced. It's going to attract the right type of warriors, the right type of things around you. It's going to be backlash, but be ready for that, because like a farmer once told me, when I was picking out vegetables one day, he walked up to me, and he was like, it was like an African Jamaican dude, and I don't remember the accent. And he was like, when you pick your leaves, when you pick your vegetables, pick the ones with the holes in it. And I'm like, what? Why would I do that? He said, because when it's too perfect, it's not real. You want something that if the bugs didn't even want it, it ain't real enough for your body. It's not real enough for you. The ones with the little holes is the best ones. So I think about this, like, he been through some things. He been through some dark alleys, so he know what's up. So he was able to see beauty in dark places. The bugs is gonna be on the real stuff. So you have to be ready to go to war and spray the backlash, because they gonna attack what's real. You can't help it. You turn a light on, bugs gonna come and zip on it all day. They attracted to the light. That's it. I'm leaving it right there. All right. Stay righteous. Stay in balance. Keep your heart light. Right after that is this man. Be the star. Be the star. Be in sync. Let your mental state, let your spiritual state, let your emotional state be in sync. Let you be powerful. Let you be pure. Let you be righteous. Let your knowledge be slice people left, right, in the middle. All of that because you're doing what you're supposed to do. This is godly. Do your thing. All right, John. Peace.